Hello again, and welcome to the Friday Wrap for October 30th. Of course, tomorrow is Halloween. I hope you and your family have a very safe and happy Halloween. On that note, the official village trick-or-treat hours are on Saturday from 3 to 8 p.m. And the Burr Ridge Park District is having it. Will be holding their All Hallows Eve type party. It's kind of a non-scary event over at the actually Park District in Harvester Park on Saturday night from 6 to 8:30. Last weekend was kind of neat. It was, but I tell you, it seemed like a kind of slow week this week until I started summarizing it. Starting with last weekend, the Fall Festival of Fun and kind of trick-or-treating event at the Village Center took place. It was a huge success. There were kids all over the place, and in addition to the hayride, and they had people on stilts, and it was just a lot of fun. If you didn't make it this year, regardless, I hope you can make it next year. Also around town here, or actually close by, Bishop Conlon, who is of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Joliet. He was close by at my parish at St. Isaac Joe's, Hinsdale. He was there. It's kind of neat the way he introduced himself. He started out by saying that every week we ask that you pray for Francis, our Pope, Francis, and Daniel, our Bishop. And he went on to say that I'm Daniel. This is all part of his plan to visit every parish, every church in the parish for 3 days each. So that's kind of neat. Also, fall is here. Obviously, you can tell by the one picture I took. Catherine Legge Park. It's just beautiful. Things are looking beautiful. It's a great time of year. As far as the village meetings, the village board meeting was held on Monday night. It was chaired by the mayor pro tem, Al Paveza, also one of the trustees, in my absence. After a public hearing and annexation discussion around the property at corner 91st and Route 83, that all passed unanimously for the future building of the Spectrum Burr Ridge Senior Care Facility. Now, as if that wasn't big news enough around the village, also approved was the remodeling of the building facade and variations on the old Quality Inn along South Frontage Road. I doubt that there's anything more significant that can be done to improve our overall curb appeal of the village from I-55 than the upgrading of that property. So that's very exciting for the village. We wish the owner and developer, Sanjay Sukramani, the best of luck as a renovation and the remodeling and the rebranding to be the Crown Plaza at Burr Ridge takes place. And we look forward to the press releases that will be issued by the Intercontinental Hotels. Veterans Memorial Committee met this week. Discussed was the maintenance proposal by Colent Landscaping, as well as the plans for next year's Armed Forces Day. We're very appreciative of Tony Colent to donate the labor and services to on behalf of our veterans. We're very appreciative of him doing that for the committee and for the village. Also this week, the mayors, we had actually 12 mayors met with Dan Cronin, who is the DuPage County Board Chairman, at the Drake Hotel in Oak Brook. There were a number of things that were discussed, among them the motor fuel tax, funds owed to the municipalities being held by the states, mosquito abatement, the status of the LGDF funds debate as well, the Sheriff's Department, and the potential consolidation of government agencies to lower the waste and increase the efficiency throughout the county. It was a pretty neat meeting. It was actually hosted by the village president, Gopal Lamalani. And we also had the Drake Hotel's new owner and developer there as well. It was kind of neat having Jim Nagel there to greet all of the mayors and staff. It's also quite a coincidence that Jim Nagel's family actually grew up with Dan Cronin's family. It was an Irish Catholic family, all about the same age, and so he knew him pretty most of his life, of course, growing up in Elmhurst. It is a small world after all. Well, next week, I have it titled Mayor to Spend 3 Days with a Saint. This is going to be kind of neat. As a result of my going to Texas next week, I'll be spending 3 days traveling with the relics of St. Maria Goretti. There will be likely not be a Friday Wrap next week. This is just a chance of a lifetime to volunteer and help out what they really consider to be probably the busiest, some of the busiest churches throughout their tour. And I'm going to try to unplug and really experience the moment and experience the event. And if plans change or if anything is more pressing to report, I'll certainly try to report from there. But in the meantime, have a safe and happy holiday weekend. Look forward to talking to you in a couple weeks.
Sounded good.